Before there was time, before there was space, before there was even a whisper of life, there was God. No light, no sound, no movement. Just the eternal Creator, existing in perfect power and glory. And from the silence of eternity, God spoke the first words ever heard, "Let there be light." And in an instant, light pierced the darkness. The universe awakened. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty. Darkness covered the deep waters, and the Spirit of God moved over the face of the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. He called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And evening passed, and morning came the first day. God's first creation was not stars or planets, it was light itself. Light that defined order. Light that revealed truth. Light that still represents his presence in a dark world. Then God said, "Let there be a space between the waters, to separate the waters of the heavens from the waters of the earth." And that's exactly what happened. God made this space to divide the waters above from the waters below. God called this expanse sky. Evening passed, and morning came the second day. The sky became the symbol of heaven's vastness, a reminder that above the clouds, beyond our reach, God reigns supreme. Then God said, "Let the waters beneath the sky flow together into one place, so dry ground may appear." And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters seas. And God saw that it was good. Then he said, "Let the land sprout with vegetation seed-bearing plants, and trees that grow fruit with seeds inside, each according to their kind." And immediately green life burst from the soil grass, flowers, trees of every color and shape. The land that had been barren was now alive. Evening passed, and morning came the third day. Each plant and seed held the design of the Creator, proof that God brings life from nothingness. Then God said, "Let lights appear in the sky to separate the day from the night. Let them mark seasons, days, and years." He made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day, and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. God placed them in the sky to give light to the earth, to govern the day and night, and to separate light from darkness. And God saw that it was good. Evening passed, and morning came the fourth day. The sun would warm the earth. The moon would watch over the night, and every star, billions of them, would shine as a reminder of his power. He called them each by name. Then God said, "Let the waters swarm with fish and other life. Let the skies be filled with birds of every kind." So God created the great sea creatures, whales, dolphins, and every fish that swims, and every bird that flies. And God saw that it was good. God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply. Let the fish fill the seas, and let the birds multiply on the earth." Evening passed, and morning came the fifth day. Every wave that moves, every bird that sings, each one still declares, "God made me." Then God said, "Let the earth produce every sort of animal, each producing offspring of the same kind, livestock, small animals, and wild animals." And so it was. The earth was filled with creatures of all shapes and sizes, majestic lions, gentle deer, roaring bears, and every living thing that walks upon the ground. And God saw that it was good. Then came his greatest creation. God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, after our likeness. They will reign over the fish of the sea, the birds of the air, the livestock, and all the earth." So God formed man from the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. Man became a living soul. He formed woman from man's side, equal, beloved, and perfect in his eyes. And God blessed them and said, Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and govern it. Rule over every living thing. God looked over everything he had made, and behold, it was very good. Evening passed, and morning came the sixth day. Humanity was different. We were not spoken into existence. We were formed by his hands and filled with his breath. The image of God lived in us. On the seventh day, God had finished his work of creation. So he rested not because he was tired, but because his work was complete. He blessed the seventh day and made it holy, for on it he rested from all his work. God looked upon his creation, every sunrise, every ocean wave, every beating heart, and declared it good. The universe was in harmony with its creator. The story of creation is more than history. It's a declaration of power, purpose, and love. It reminds us that we are not accidents of time. We are the result of divine intention. The same God who spoke light into the darkness still speaks today, bringing light into our confusion, order into our chaos, and purpose into our emptiness. So when life feels formless and void, remember, the Spirit of God is still hovering over the waters, ready to speak light into your life. In the beginning, God created, and he's still creating today.